Hello, everyone. Ben and Reed here. Today, we are going to talk a little bit about overloading PL/SQL package functions or procedures. PL/SQL packages can be used to define and house a collection of functions and procedures that go together. Within a package, different versions of the same named function or procedure can be defined that take different parameters. And this is called overloading. The parameters for overloaded functions and procedures can differ either by the quantity of parameters or by their data types. Why do we use overloaded functions or procedures? Well, it's kind of personal preference, but they can simplify your code reuse. Slight variations in subroutines can still use the same name, and this provides for naming consistency and, in my opinion, simplifies the code for those who call it. When a function or procedure is called, the PL/SQL determines which of the overloaded versions is a match for the parameters which you've supplied. So how do you do it? Here's a little bit of example code. Ben is going to go into more detail and show you an example live. But basically, we define first the package specification, which has the name of the package and then lists the functions or procedures by name. Notice these are the same name, add, but they vary by the number of parameters that are specified. This one takes 2 parameters, both number type. This one takes 3. And then after we've defined the package specification, then we go on to actually define the package body. And this is where we supply the function or procedure code in the package. So here we have the function we're adding. This is the one that adds 2 numbers here. This is the add function, returning a number. Here's where we do the meat of the function. And continued on the next slide, we have the same name, add, but this one takes 3 parameters. And then we do the same addition and return that value. Powerful, can be powerful, at least if you use it properly. And Ben will go ahead and show you a little example now. Thanks.
Thank you, Reed. I'm going to go ahead and show a quick example of what overloading looks like. So overloading is when you create a function or a procedure that basically has the same name, but you put different parameters in it. So what we have is our package specs or header up here in the top, and we've identified the function mult number 3 times, and we've changed what we have for parameters. So in the first one, we're bringing in 2 parameters that are numbers. The second one, 3, and the third one, 4 numbers. And we're going to return a number. Down here in the package body, we go ahead and basically start creating our functions. So the first one is function mult number, and we're going to return what a times b is. And then for the second one, it's going to be a times b times c, and the fourth one, a times b times c times d. And this will return a number. So we'll go ahead and show you what this looks like when we run it. So the first thing we'll do is create the package. And the package is created, and the body is created. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to call the function and out of the package, and you do that by, well, there's several ways. We're just going to use the select statement to do it. So we're going to select pres package, and then we'll use a component selector to pick up the function. And then we'll add in our parameters, and we'll use a 2 and a 5, and we'll do that from dual, and enter. And so 2 times 5 is 10, so we have that answer. So we can go ahead and show what that looks like when we add a third parameter. So 2 times 5 is 10, times 5 is 50. And since we've added the four different parameters up here, we can also use that. And we have 500 when we multiply 2 times 5 times 5 times 10. So just a real simplified version of a package header, a package body, how they can be used with a function, and what overloading looks like. And remember, the overloading part is just, it sounds like a bad thing, or we're going to overload something, but it's really just being able to use the same function name with different parameters for the multi-uses that we can have for that. So thank you for listening. Have a great night.